so sweet.
I'm telling you, man, it would be so...
Over the phone last night, would it?
Of course it is.
No chunks.
God, Veronica.
Hello, Jason Dean.
Greetings and salutations. You a Heather?
No. This may seem like a really stupid question.
And there are no stupid questions.
What do you do?
That's the stupidest question I've ever heard. I don't know, probably row out to the middle of a lake somewhere, bring along a bottle of tequila, my sax, and some Bach. Definitely. You gonna eat this?
And what did your boyfriend say when you told him you're moving to Sherwood, Ohio?
They seem to have an open door policy for assholes, though, don't they? I'll repeat myself. You gonna pull a super chug with that?
No, but if you're nice, I'll let you buy me a slushie. See, you know your convenience speak pretty well.
Yeah, well, I've been moved around all my life. Dallas, Baton Rouge, Vegas, Sherwood, Ohio. There's always been a snappy snack shack. Any town, any time. You pop a ham and cheese in the microwave and feast on a turbo dog. Keeps me sane.
Really? That thing you pulled in the calf today was pretty severe.
Yeah, well, the extreme always seems to make an impression. Did you say a cherry or Coke slushie?
Great bike.
Yeah. Just a humble perk for my dad's construction company. Seen the commercial, right? Bringing every state to a higher state.
Wait a minute. Jason Dean, your pop's Big Bud Dean Construction? It must be rough moving place to place.
Well, everybody's life has got static. Is your life perfect?
Oh, yeah, I'm on my way to a party at Remington University. No, my life's not perfect. I don't really like my friends.
Yeah, I don't really like your friends either.
Well, it's just like there are people I work with and our job is being popular and shit.
Maybe it's time to take a vacation. Dreadful etiquette, I apologize. I saw the croquet set up in the back. You up for a match? Thank you. That was my first game of strip croquet.
You're welcome. It's a lot more interesting than just flinging off your clothes and boning away on a neighbor's swing set.
I don't know, there's a lot to be said for throwing off your... Ow!
A night. What a life. They wanted to move me into high school out of the 6th grade because I was supposed to be this big genius. And then we decided to chuck the idea because I'd have trouble making friends, blah, blah, blah. Now, blah, blah, blah is all I do. I use my grand IQ to decide what color gloss to wear and how to hit 3 kegers before curfew.
Heather Chandler is one bitch that deserves to die.
Killing her won't solve anything. I say we just grow up, be adults, and die. But before that, I'd like to see Heather Chandler puke her guts out. Trust me, she skips the Saturday morning trip to Grandma's even when she's not hungover.
We'll just concoct ourselves a little hangover cure that'll induce her to spew red, white, and blue, then.
What about, like, milk and orange juice. What's the upchuck factor on that?
I'm a no-rust build-up man myself.
I know, we can cook up some soup and put it in a Coke. That's pretty sick, eh? Now, should it be chicken noodle or bean with bacon?
Put a lid on that stuff. Say we go with Big Blue here.
What are you talking about? She would never drink anything that looked like that anyway.
So we'll, put it in this. She won't be able to see what she's drinking.
Let me get a cup, jerk. Okay. Milk and orange juice. Well, maybe we could, like, cough up a phlegm glopper in it or something. No? Oh, well. Milk and orange juice will do quite nicely.
You chicken?
You're not funny.
Veronica?
What?
Never mind. I'll carry the cup.
Veronica. And Jesse James. Quelle surprise. Hear about Veronica?
Veronica and you'd have a hangover, so, I whipped this up for you. It's a family recipe.
What'd you do, put a phlegm globber in it or something?
I knew this stuff would be too intense for her.
Call me chicken? Just give me the cup, jerk. Corn nuts.
Oh, my God. I can't believe it. I just killed my best friend.
And your worst enemy.
Same difference.
What are we gonna tell the cops? Fucking if she can't take a joke, Sarge?
Oh, God. I can't believe this is my life. Oh, my God. I'm gonna have to send my SAT scores to San Quentin instead of Stanford.
All right, just a little freaked here. At least you got what you wanted, you know?
Got what I wanted? It is one thing to want somebody out of your life. It is another thing to serve them a wake-up cup full of liquid trainer.
All right, we did a murder. Now, that's a crime. But, this were like a suicide thing, you know? Yeah. I mean, hey, you can do Heather's handwriting as well as your own, right? Right? Yeah.
You might think what I've done is shocking.
Yeah. To me, though, suicide is the natural answer to the myriad of problems life has given me.
That's good, but Heather would never use the word myriad.
This is the last thing she'll ever write. She's gonna want to cash in on as many 50-cent words as possible.
Yeah, but she missed myriad on the vocab test 2 weeks ago.
That only proves my point more. The word is a badge for her failures at school.
Oh. Okay, you're probably right. People think life is easy and fun. No one understood. I had feelings too.
I die knowing no one knew the real me.
It's good. Have you done this before?
The 4-H club
You're
fair.
an asshole. Mute him.
You know, we like the same kind of clothes.
Heather, how many networks did you
we
run
like a lot
to?
of the same things.
It's just not going to be the same here without her.
What are you talking about? You hated her. She hated you.
Heather Chandler's more popular than ever now.
Scary stuff.
Hey, son, I didn't hear you come in.
Hey, Dad. How was work today?
It was miserable. Some damn tribe of withered old bitches doesn't want us to terminate that flea bag hotel. Huh. All because Glenn Miller and his band once took a shit there. Just like Kansas. You remember fucking Kansas?
Yeah, that was the one with the wheat, right?
Showed those fucks.
Yeah, 30 of those 4th of July fireworks attached to the trunk. Arraigned but acquitted.
Gosh, Bob. I almost forgot to introduce my girlfriend.
Oh. Veronica is my dad, Veronica.
Hi.
Son, why don't you ask your little friend to stay for dinner?
I can't. My mom's making my favorite meal tonight. Spaghetti. Lots of oregano.
Oh, nice. Last time I saw my mom, she was waving from a library window in Texas. Right, Dad?
Prayed that the other teenagers of Sherwood.
Ow! Say it!
The funeral, but you rode off.
Another fucking Heather. Sorry, I'm just feeling a little superior tonight. 7 schools in 7 states, and the only thing different is my locker combination. Our love is God. Let's go get a slushie.
In-house forum. Yeah, in the woods behind the school. I don't get the point of me writing a suicide note when we're just gonna be shooting them with blanks.
But we're not gonna be using blanks this time.
You can't be serious.
Yeah?
Listen, my Bonnie and Clyde days are over.
Wait a second. Do you take German?
French.
All right. These are Ich Luge bullets. My grandfather snared a shitload of them back in WW2. They're like tranquilizers. Only they break the surface of the skin enough to cause a little blood, but no real damage.
Unconscious and bleeding?
Right. See, we shoot Kurt and Ram, make it look like they shot each other, and by the time they regain consciousness, they'll be the laughing stock of the whole school. The note's the punchline. How'd that turn out? It's an incredible similarity.
Ram and I died. The joy we shared in each other's arms was greater than...
Let's take a look at some of the homosexual artifacts I dug up playing at the scene. All right. Got an issue with Stud Puppy, a candy dish, Joan Crawford postcard. Let's see, some mascara. All right, now here's the one perfecto thing I picked up. Mineral water. Yeah, but this is Ohio. I mean, if you don't have a brewski in your hand, you might as well be wearing a dress. Three. Did you miss him completely?
Look,
Hey, don't move. I'll get him back.
doesn't look too good.
Just remember he's left-handed.
Keep going. Hey, hit the clear.
Milner, can you hear me? What's going down?
Yeah. I think what I heard back there was just a bunny rabbit. All I got here is a...
Back here. Hey.
So we killed them, didn't we?
Of course. Look, you believed it because you wanted to believe it. Your true feelings were too gross and icky for you to face. You did too. Did too.
I did not.
Did too.
I did not.
Did too.
Did not.
Did too.
Did not. Did not. Shut up. I didn't know what the...
Oh, come on, you
Mary
did. You're
had
just
a
not...
little lamb,
I know what you... Football season is over, Veronica. Kurt and Ram had nothing to offer the school but date rapes and AIDS jokes.
If there's any way you can hear me, Kurt, buddy.
How do you think he'd react to his son that had a limp wrist with a pulse?
Metalheads, over here. Let's see something together.
Is this as good for you as it is for me?
Come on, kids. Go ahead. Show them that you care.
Greetings and salutations.
That thing this afternoon? I'm so angry. It was chaos. Fucking chaos.
What are you talking about, huh? I mean, today was great. Chaos is great. Chaos is what killed the dinosaurs, darling. Face it, our way is the way. I mean, we scare people into not being assholes. Oh, yeah? Tell that to the judge, all right? Tell it to Kurt Kelly. Oh, God, Veronica.
I'm telling it to you. God, you can be so immature.
Oh, you kids are making too much damn noise.
We beat the bitches.
Oh, beautiful. The beaver's home.
Masterful. Those goddamn red fuckers.
Do you like your father?
Never given the matter much thought. Like my mother. They said her death was an accident, but she knew what she was doing. She walked into the building 2 minutes before my dad blew the place up. She waved at me, and then, boom.
Dudes, if I get one more request for that big fun song, I'm gonna commit suicide.
Playing our song.
Here it is, Teenage Suicide.
Teenage suicide, suicide. She blew it. Teenage, teenage.
That's it. We're breaking up.
What? You can't bring him back. You must know that.
I am not trying to bring anybody back except maybe myself. Man, if you can't deal with me now, then just stay home and shoot your TV. Blow up a couple of toasters.
You'll be back.
Where did you get this?
Ah, I just had the nicest little chat with Miss Dump Truck. Got along famously. It's kind of scary how everybody's got a little story to tell. You want to see the canoeing shots?
What is this, blackmail? I'll give you a week's lunch money.
I don't want your money. I want your strength. I mean, Westerberg does not need mushy togetherness. It needs a strong leader. Heather Chandler was that leader, but
she couldn't handle it.
I think you can. Moby Dick is dunked. The white whale drank some bad plankton and splashed through a coffee table, and now it's your turn to take the helm.
What about the photographs?
Oh, don't worry. I'll ask you to do me a favor. It'll be one you'll enjoy. Then you'll get the negatives and everything back then. But in the meantime, strength. Here's a little gift. So it's come to this. Heather Chandler did polls. I want you to do a petition as a favor. As the favor. You've heard of the group Big Fun, right?
That's right. Teenage suicide. Don't do it.
All right. Some teeny bopper rag says that they want to play a prom. Now, it could be Westerberg's if we get everybody's John Hancock.
I'll get right on it, Coach. Oh, a little gift for you. I won't be needing it.
Want to go out tonight? Catch a movie, some miniature golf?
Just thinking more along the lines of slitting Heather Duke's wrist open, making it look like a suicide.
Now you're talking. I could be up for that. I've already started underlining meaningful passages in her copy of Moby Dick, if you know what I mean. I knew you'd be back, Veronica. I knew it. I was positive, sure. I don't get it. I mean, you were wrong. I was right. Strength, damn it! Come on, come back! To neither love nor reverence wilt thou be kind. And even for hate thou canst but kill. And all are killed. I like it. It's got that, what a cruel world, so let's toss ourselves in the abyss type of ambiance, huh? Come on. It's Heather's copy of Moby Dick. Why don't you give it a try, huh? Underline something.
Get off of my bed, you fucking psycho. You're a rebel? Do you actually think you're a rebel? You're not a rebel. You're fucking psychotic.
You say tomato, I say tomato. Hold it. Eskimo. Look at that. That's one word. I love it. I usually go for the whole sentence myself, but this is perfecto. Eskimo, you know, it's so, mysterious. Eskimo. Come on.
JD, you are not even listening to me.
Nag, 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 nag! What do you think I'm gonna do with it? Take out her tonsils?
If she was gonna slit her wrist, the knife would be spotless.
All right, how's this, huh? Can you see your fucking reflection in the thing?
There's only one of us who knows how to do Heather's handwriting, and if you think I'm gonna write another suicide note, you're wrong.
You don't get it, do you? I mean, society nods its head at any horror the American teenager can think to bring upon itself. Nobody's gonna care about exact handwriting. Nobody would. Sucks. It's perfecto. I've got a meaningfully marked up Moby Dick. What else does a suicide need, huh? Now, if you'll excuse me. I can't believe he did it. I was teasing. I loved you. Sure, I was coming up here to kill you. First, I was gonna try and get you back with my amazing petition. It's a shame you can't see what our fellow students really signed. All right, listen. We students of Westerberg High will die. Today, our burning bodies will be the ultimate protest to a society that degrades us. Fuck you all. It's not very subtle, but neither's blowing up a whole school now, is it? Talk about your suicide pacts, huh? When our school blows up tomorrow, it's gonna be the kind of thing to infect a generation. I mean, it's gonna be a Woodstock for the 80s. Damn it, Veronica. We could have toasted marshmallows together.
Hey, Pop. I need some help with my homework.
Not right now, Tiger. I'm a little busy.
May I see your hall pass?
I knew that loose was too loose. I mean, news too loose. God damn you, woman.
Like father, like son. A serious as fuck bomb in the boiler room to set off a pack of thermals upstairs. Okay, let's start by putting the bomb down on the ground. I knew that. I knew that. Okay, put your hands on your head.
He didn't say Simon Says. started this thing, he can end it? Fuck you! Shit! You want to clean the slate as much as I do. All right, so maybe I am killing everyone in the school. Because nobody loves me. Let's face it, all right? The only place different social types can genuinely get along with each other is in heaven. Try the red one, all right? Seriously, people are gonna look at the ashes of Westerberg and say, now there is a school that self-destructed not because society didn't care, but because the school was society. It's pretty deep, huh? Press the middle to turn it off. If that's what you really want. What? Color me impressed. You really fucked me up pretty bad, Veronica. You got power. Power I didn't think you had. Slate is clean. Pretend I did blow up the school. All the schools. Now that you're dead, what are you gonna do with your life?